UEFA Champions League Final 2025/2026 Tactical Preview, Inter Milan vs Paris Saint-Germain. The 2025/2026 UEFA Champions League Final pits two European giants Inter Milan and Paris Saint-Germain against each other in a clash of contrasting philosophies. Inter's defensive rigidity under Simone Inzaghi faces PSG's fluid attacking machine orchestrated by Luis Enrique. Below, we dissect the tactical frameworks, key matchups, and potential game-defining strategies for this historic encounter. Pre-match context. Recent form and road to the final. Inter Milan arrives with a league record of 23 wins, 8 draws, and 5 losses in Serie A, conceding just 1 goal in the Champions League group stage. Their semi-final triumph over Barcelona, 7-6 on aggregate, showcased resilience, with Francesco Acerbi's 99th-minute winner epitomizing their grit. Key to their success has been a 3-5-2 system that merges defensive compactness with rapid transitions via wingbacks Federico Dimarco and Denzel Dumfries. Paris Saint-Germain, meanwhile, dominated League One with a 7-0 thrashing of Brest in the Champions League group stage and a 3-1 aggregate victory over Arsenal in the semi-finals. Luis Enrique's 4-3-3 leverages Achraf Hakimi and Nuno Mendes as overlapping fullbacks, while midfield metronome Vitinha anchors a frontline featuring Ousmane Dembele, Kvicha Kvaratskhelia, and breakout star Desire Doué. Tactical breakdown. Inter Milan's 3-5-2, defensive solidity meets transitional precision. Defensive structure. Inter's back three, Acerbi, Bottoni, Pavard, forms a near-impenetrable unit, conceding only 0.6 goals per game in Europe. Acerbi's positioning and Bastoni's ball-playing ability allow Inter to reset quickly after losing possession. Wingbacks Dimarco and Dumfries drop into a back 5 out of possession, denying space to PSG's wide forwards. Midfield control. Nicolo Barella and Hakan Calhanoglu dictate tempo, with Barella's vertical passes targeting Lautaro Martinez and Marcus Thuram. The duo combined for 11 goals in the knockout stages. Henrik Mkhitaryan's late runs into the box could exploit PSG's high defensive line. Transition threat. Inter's 14 counter-attacking goals in the Champions League highlight their efficiency. Thuram's pace against PSG's aging centre-back Marquinhos, 32, will be critical. PSG's 4-3-3, positional play and verticality. Build-up phase. Vitinha operates as a volante, circulating possession and triggering overlaps for Hakimi and Mendes. PSG averages 62% possession in Europe, with Hakimi creating 2.3 chances per game. Centre-back partnership of Lucas Beraldo and Milan Skriniar relies on aggressive interceptions but remains vulnerable to direct balls. Attacking fluidity. Dembele's 1v1 dominance, 4.7 successful dribbles per game, tests Inter's right wing-back Dumfries, who excels aerially but struggles against agile dribblers. Doué's movement between the lines disrupts defensive shapes. His 8 goals in the knockout stages make him PSG's most potent threat. Pressing triggers. PSG's gegenpressing focuses on isolating Inter's midfield pivot, Calhanoglu. Winning turnovers in central zones allows quick releases to Kvaratskhelia, who cuts inside onto his favored right foot. Key battles. Dembele vs Dimarco. Dembele's preference for cutting inside onto his left foot clashes with Dimarco's tendency to underlap. If Dimarco overcommits, PSG's right-back Hakimi could exploit the vacated space. Thuram vs Skriniar. Thuram's physicality and hold-up play challenge Skriniar's positioning. Inter will look to bypass PSG's press with long balls to the French striker. Vitinha vs Barella. The midfield duel dictates tempo. Barella's aggression in pressing Vitinha could disrupt PSG's rhythm, but overcommitting risks leaving gaps for Doué's late runs. Prediction and scoreline. Expect a cagey first half, with Inter sitting deep and PSG probing through wide areas. The game opens up after halftime as fatigue impacts PSG's high press. A set-piece goal from Acerbi, 70-foot, gives Inter the lead, but Doué equalizes via a deflected strike, 83. Extra time sees PSG's superior depth shine, with substitute Bradley Barcola scoring a controversial winner, 112. Final score, Inter Milan 1-2 Paris Saint-Germain, AET. Conclusion. This final embodies the clash between European pragmatism and modern flair. While Inter's defensive discipline threatens to stifle PSG, Luis Enrique's tactical adjustments and Douillet's brilliance ultimately tip the scales. The result cements PSG's status as Europe's new powerhouse, while Inter's resurgence signals a return to continental prominence.